Alright, we're talking about Ethereum and Bitcoin. First up, Ethereum. And today is the last day of May 31st. A lot of window dressing today going into June. And in my previous video, so currently we're trading at 229, new highs. And in my previous video, it looked like this. This is a video from just a few 2 days ago for May 29th. And at that time, I was saying that this, according to Elliott wave pattern, this region right here, 165, is the optimal region to buy. Now, if we look at that, well, that's one thing that I said. And the second thing I said was that Ethereum is stronger, on the balance, was much stronger than Bitcoin. So if you look at Ethereum right now, 165 at that time was right here, and at no point did it go below that area. So that's why I said optimal buy entry in this zone. And if we look at Bitcoin, we said Bitcoin was weaker than Ethereum. So here we have a Bitcoin, and you know, at that time, May 29th, it was in this area. And right now it's only just marginally higher. So whereas Ethereum made new highs, Bitcoin is still just consolidating in this region. So looking at back to Ethereum, when we break this new high, this was formerly resistance. So former resistance becomes support. So when you break into the highs, it'll kind of test some area above it, then it'll pull back below to where that support is. So that support was at 215. So pulled back there, held, and so far, if it consolidates here, any consolidation here has a bullish bias. So it would eventually potentially break over here. If we break down below this support region, then we'll have some kind of pullback or some kind of consolidation in this region. But right now it looks like the support is holding. And if so, we should be consolidating for a bit and perhaps a move upwards in the next couple days. So something interesting that I wanted to point out also was that Ethereum, when it broke into new highs, pulled back into this support region. If you look at the S&P 500, it's similar, right? So this is the chart, you know, as of today. And what happened was we busted out as a breakout, hit resistance. Then after a couple of days, pulled back into this where prior resistance is now support. And today we in the first 30 minutes of the market open, we dropped all the way down to this area, but then spent the rest of the day moving up. And so that action that we have here has some kind of similarity to what's happening here. So whether it actually plays out, we don't know, but that's just something to keep an eye on in case it does happen. So as a recap, the 2 points that I pointed out last time, one being that the Ethereum bounce was much stronger than Bitcoin, and the other one being that this region might be an optimal buy region. Both turned out to be okay. So right now we'll see what happens. We'll see if this level of support holds. If it does, I believe we should be breaking up over 233. To get analysis on the S&P 500, Russell, NASDAQ, and some of these other charts that I do analysis on, visit lifestyletraining101.com. Signing off, this is Mr. S, and I'll see you guys next time.